everybody, my name is Kiwi and welcome back to Doki Doki Literary Club. So here's Monika taking the place of Sayori, which I'm not happy about, but yeah. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Yeah, Monika was, What did you come in here for anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check in the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, what if my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room? Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And she's not wrong at all. And besides, a member's a member, right? Monika! Even more reason to not like you! Did Monika say she? Hey, Kiwi, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I even ever refuse someone like Monika? I mean, look at her, she's evil. She'd probably kill me. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha, awesome. You're really sweet, Kiwi, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the... Yeah, okay. So, wait. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Huh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I timidly follow Monika across the school and up the stairs. Yeah. Stuff. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Why are you all the way at the edge? I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Kiwi. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh. So she's next. Oh no. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Kiwi in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Kiwi? Just next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm just gonna skip through this. Hopefully I remember to edit this. Instead of looks away. Wait, I think that would... Yeah, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Okay, this is also different. Okay, so, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. Frick, I forgot to read that. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kiwi? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika, I hate you. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kiwi. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And we've been trying really hard to find new members. So you're guilt-tripping me! And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless. How am I supposed to make it like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems at the price I need to pay... Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one... Actually, they did that at the same time. Don't lie to me. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Kiwi? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super upset. Kiwi, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Yeah, I know. I deal with you, you creep. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. That's creepy. You're creepy. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to begin to the next meeting, to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. Kiwi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Is she thinking that I'm going to... Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make my way home, though. So 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day? Yes. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Yeah, alright. I'll just need to make the most of it. I guess I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. No. Skirt. Lucky. Happiness. Bunny. Forgive. Ribbon. Pink. Anime. Love. Play. Bed. Rose. Party. Marriage. Valentine. Portrait. Kiss. Kitty. Fluffy. Pure. Okay. That's poem 1 down. Hi again, Kiwi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I've decided that I'm just gonna keep reading anyway. And if we've already been through it, then I'll edit over it later. Anyway, you didn't even know that. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Ooh. Thanks for keeping your promise, Q. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not as accustomed to it. You want to run that by me again? You want to do that again? Natsuki, Yuri, your face being all weird. Natsuki, you doing whatever you were doing over there. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be you already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monika, can you get out of the way? Monika, you're on thin ice. I already don't like you. So like, could you? That's what I thought. Oh, Natsuki, find yourself stuck between saying Monika and Monika. And Manga. Oh my god. Are they tilted? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. She's really close, by the way. Like, it feels like she's too close. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated Natsuki. I can never see it. I'm sorry, Kiwi. See, like, it feels dizzying. I feel like they're all tilted. Like, I know she's too close. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Shot her in the face? Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. See, they're definitely tilted. It's off. It's very disorienting to me, because I'm reading it and it hurts my head. Okay, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl actually so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Is she getting closer? Oh my god. I look forward to hearing what you think. See? And it's back. There it goes. She was too close, and it was tilted. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to give off some activity for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. I hate that the music keeps dipping like that. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? I'm guessing that if I played through this and went Natsuki's route first, then this probably would have happened. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized? Someone else is just gonna mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you being in it at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most infuriating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging her or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Kiwi. Consider this... Okay, listen, I'm Natsuki, I don't appreciate your attitude and your weird language. Don't judge a book by its cover, I'm guessing. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right back into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it is easy to be closer like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, she's so cute. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of it yet? Makes you want to punch them in the face. I know this kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's really harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Why would your dad do that? My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. And from the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Natsuki? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give oomph. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Kiwi. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Does she not eat enough? Oh, Sayori. Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Of course. Okay, well, let's start with the things that I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Oh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me how some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. It's the same. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing is to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. But it's the point of the poems for people to isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, okay, if so you did. I guess I'm more into it. Okay, time to show my poem to Yuri. She's not sideways this time. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gone anywhere. It may take a while for Yuri to get It may take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, like her demeanor totally changes, seeming gone, she sounds like an expert. Oh, she's so cute! Look at her! Her face changed, like Natsuki's did. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Dreamily, as it's a rare word, which I itself is, after all, since it's supposed to be like true. Okay, let's show it to Monika. Hi, Kiwi. Had a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Well, you could have the girls stop glitching or stop being creepy. Any of those things. Don't be afraid to bring these up, okay? I keep hallucinating. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll bring everything. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, that's kind of why I'm here. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kiwi. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Kiwi. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Oh, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition. Because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescence growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. But that's not good. That she's that small. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Did you hear me? Are you listening to me? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. That's just kind of fuzzy, yeah. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it. Let's read it then. This is different, I think. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? They sound frantic, scrawling. The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I can breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandished my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm really not the person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Timing. I guess that's everyone. Stressful than I anticipated. Seth's, even if there's being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri. Oh. Oh my god, where? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves so, if you want to prove anything, then stop trusting others with your sickening attitude. Do you think you can kind of balance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the heck is wrong with you, with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Huey hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri transforms me and she noticed I was standing there. Huey, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. There's no choice. There's no save. Natsuki was way too hard on Yuri. But I like Natsuki more. Oh no! Monika died. Hey Kiwi, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Let me go read the history, though, because I think I forgot some of that. I think I missed some of it, so... You're that full of yourself? Natsuki, that's a little all you take... you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Like you want to be edgy, but... Sorry that my lifestyle is too much... See, just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over them after middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, stop it. It's chickeny. Okay, yeah, I did read everything, okay. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend light, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Natsuki, no. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. No, it looks like they're done. Go after Natsuki. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? They're crazy. They're crazy. They've lost their minds. Oh jeez. Oh no. They're out of their cords. Oh. Everything. Monika, you've ruined everything. Monika, look what you did. Monika, you did this. You did this. You killed Sayori. Monika, you killed Sayori. Oh no. Natsuki, Yuri, they're, oh god, oh no. No, Monika, oh god. Oh, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Yui, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. You're weird. I hate you. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. Monika did something. Monika did something. See? Monika, you can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Why are you getting so defensive, Monika? Why are you getting so defensive? What? Huh? What's your deal? It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Kiwi. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Monika. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... Oh, Sayori's back. Good to know. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. You want to fix yourself, Yuri? Welcome back, Kiwi. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Maybe it's the fact that there's only like not even a third of her. Oh, there she is. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monika isn't even here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Kiwi, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is suggesting her. I am too! Monika did something to you too, Natsuki, didn't she? No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... that's unsettling. But I like to talk about it if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear. I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Oh, she's so cute. she's so cute. No, not at all. I don't hate you. You're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, so the door swings open. I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Because we're worried or anything. Oh no, of course not. I was waiting for like a police call and be like, oh yeah, Monika died. Anyway. I'm so mean to her, but she's up to something. She's doing something. What happened with yesterday with Yuri? Like, Natsuki doesn't remember anything. There's no way that she wouldn't remember that. And then Monika said something right before Yuri, like, Yuri wanted to tell me something. She wanted to tell me something about Monika. I can already tell because she didn't want Monika in the room, and then Monika was like, wah! And then we really did bombs, and no, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I just got a lost track of time. It makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still really not good yet. You're not good at anything. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so still I'm impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You're out of frame. You should play something for us. That's just... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. No, I don't. Is that so? No. In that case, I will let you down, Kiwi. Please let me down. Please. I would rather you kill me. I would rather you kill me than have you play piano for me. Monika smiles sweetly. No, she doesn't. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Yes, I did. All the pressure. Kill me. Don't worry. Oh, I will. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Please don't. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Stop. I see. I'm not sure if Monika's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, well, I didn't read that. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I guess that's what the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki was already off in the closet. Kiwi, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend time together today. Yeah, I mean in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after the book you gave me. I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. See? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Yuri, is it you? Has it been you the whole time? Has it been both of you? Is it both of you? You're plotting against me. Why? Monika's the only one that knew me. Besides Sayori, but Sayori's dead now. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Makov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and then they start selectively breeding by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turned you out of nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Yuri? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, but so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a new perspective. when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing from my thoughts, my whole body gets, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I talk too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. I'm trying to get comfortable. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh my god, that scared me. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company of someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I ended up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her present over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. What? Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. I'm thirsty. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand. So instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, Yuri, you're so cute. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Well, there's a computer over there. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I gotta get distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Oh, she's looking at me. Oh, it's little hooks, so you can hang your bags on it. That's what those are. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to do the page, so instead I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh. She didn't like that. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses everything she says and all that. Yuri, do you have some super secret dark... Yuri? That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Maybe because she knows that, like, anyone that gets too close to me, Monika cuts them off. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. You look crazy. You look like Ayano. You're about to kill me. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Kiwi? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, silly. I believe you. That's not the right order. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. I'm making enough mental note for where I left the book and slip it back into my bag. Oh. Wait, can I not show it to Yuri then? Because I don't want to show it to Monika. You think me weird, are you? Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Yeah, I chose a lot of Yuri words on accident. Then again, if this was as good as your last one, I would be totally upset. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you... Oh, I keep holding the thing on. I mean, everyone in the club's right differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn a little something from it. Yep. I'm learning a lot of things about you. I really like the Bible. And ag, yeah. The letters the numbers add a nice touch. Jesus, almost. Yeah, that's nice. Kiwi, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. Yeah, Natsuki, I'm sorry. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Did you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Kiwi, do you? Do you hate me? This game makes me feel so sick. Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Natsuki, no! Natsuki, please. Natsuki? Natsuki. Natsuki? Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. I gotta go. 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 Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, Jesus.
Everything changes.